You lock the door every morning and a tiny voice in your head whispers, "Am I depriving them?" Millions of cat owners carry that same quiet guilt, staring at a closed window, wondering if their cat is secretly dreaming of freedom. Here's the twist nobody tells you: that guilt is built on a myth. What's actually happening inside your cat's mind and body is the exact opposite of what you fear. And by the end of this video, you'll never look at that closed door the same way again. Stick around, because the last point might genuinely save your cat's life one day. 1. The lifespan gap nobody talks about. Here's a number that should stop you in your tracks. Indoor cats routinely live 12 to 18 years, with plenty strolling confidently into their 20s. Now, try to find a solid life expectancy number for cats with outdoor access. You can't, and that's the disturbing part. So many outdoor cats simply vanish that their deaths never even get recorded. No vet visit, no cause of death, just an empty food bowl and a question that lingers forever. Want proof of how brutal the outside world really is? Look at feral and stray cats living at full time. Most survive only 2 to 5 years, many far less. Same species, same instincts. The only difference is a door. Once that sinks in, you'll never second-guess your choice again. 2. Peace of mind is a gift you've already given them. Picture the classic outdoor cat owner ritual: standing at the door late at night, calling a name into the darkness, waiting for a shadow to appear at the edge of the porch light. Sometimes it shows up, sometimes it doesn't. That uncertainty is its own quiet torture. And you've never had to live it. Your version of that moment looks completely different. Your cat is on the couch, in the sunspot by the window, or sitting on the exact document you needed, because of course they are. Worst case scenario, they found a new hiding spot and you get 30 seconds of panic before 2 judgmental eyes blink back at you. But here's the part most people never connect: that certainty flows both ways. Your cat always knows exactly where you are too. Their whole territory is mapped, secured, and shared with you. No rivals crossing the border, no strange scents to investigate. In their mind, they're not living in a smaller world, they're living in a solved one. And a cat with a solved world doesn't burn energy on survival. They spend it on you. 3. Why indoor cats fall harder for you. Ever notice how your cat follows you room to room, talking to you like you're supposed to understand every word? Here's something wild. Adult cats barely meow at each other at all. Meowing is a language cats basically invented for humans, and indoor cats become fluent in it because you've become the single most interesting thing in their entire territory. An outdoor cat splits their attention across a whole neighborhood. Rival cats to track, boarders to patrol, prey to monitor, and their human gets whatever leftover focus remains, which is why so many outdoor cats treat home like a hotel: check in, eat, sleep, check out. Your indoor cat made a different bet. All that social energy, all that watching and learning and communicating gets poured entirely into you. That's why they recognize the sound of your car, know which footsteps mean dinner and which mean you're just grabbing water, and show up at the door before you've even touched the handle. Researchers have found that most cats form genuine attachment bonds with their owners, similar to how young children bond with parents, seeking them out as a source of safety. People call this dependence, like it's a weakness. It isn't. In a relationship built on trust, dependence has another name: closeness. 4. What your cat actually needs. Close your eyes and picture your cat's dream life. Rolling in grass, chasing butterflies through a golden hour meadow, right? Here's the uncomfortable truth. That image is yours, not theirs. You're projecting a human idea of freedom onto an animal whose brain runs on completely different software. A cat's entire sense of well-being rests on 3 pillars: secure territory, predictable resources, and control over their environment. Notice what's missing from that list: novelty, adventure, open horizons. Those are human cravings. To a cat, the unknown isn't thrilling. It's a threat that hasn't introduced itself yet, which is exactly why a new grocery bag gets inspected like a bomb, and moving the couch 2 feet triggers a full investigation. Now run outside through those 3 pillars. Territory is contested every single night by cats yours never agreed to share with. Resources are unpredictable by definition, and control is basically 0, which is exactly why an outdoor cat's stress hormones and vigilance never fully switch off. Your home flips all 3. The territory is undisputed, the resources arrive on schedule courtesy of a large, reasonably well-trained mammal, you, and they know every surface, hiding spot, and sunbeam schedule down to the minute. When your cat claims the same windowsill at the same hour every single day, that's not boredom, that's mastery. And if you still want to give them a taste of the wild grass and butterflies, you can safely through a screened window, a cadio, or a leash. Outside was never the problem. Risking their life to get there was. 5. The one thing they can never tell you. Here's the part that matters most, the reason this whole video exists. Your cat will never tell you when something hurts, not because they don't trust you, but because they physically cannot bring themselves to show it. Cats evolved as both predator and prey, and in the wild, showing weakness makes you a target. So cats developed one of the most stubborn survival instincts in nature. Hide the pain, mask it, act completely normal until you physically can't anymore. Ask any vet what makes feline medicine so difficult, and they'll all say the same thing. By the time a cat visibly acts sick, the illness has often been quietly building for months, sometimes years. It's not a choice your cat makes. It's an instinct older than their species, and it works against them every single day. Here's what nobody frames this way. The earliest warning signs of the conditions that most often take cats from us, kidney disease, diabetes, thyroid problems, urinary blockages, don't show up in behavior. They show up in the small, boring details of daily life. Drinking more water than usual, bigger litter clumps, or more of them, food left behind. Straining in the box and producing nothing, that one's an emergency. A new sleeping spot, eating normally but slowly losing weight. An outdoor cat's owner sees none of this. Their cat drinks from puddles, uses a garden 3 houses down, and walks off symptoms out of sight. But your indoor cat can't hide from you. Every clue lands somewhere you can actually see it. That litter box you scoop daily isn't a chore. It's a medical chart. That water bowl is a lab test you're running without even realizing it. You'll catch changes in days that an outdoor cat owner would miss for months. And with these diseases, months are everything. Often the entire difference between years of healthy life ahead and a goodbye that comes far too soon. So, the next time that guilt creeps in, the next time you catch yourself wondering if you're keeping your cat from real life, remember what you just learned. You didn't cage them. You gave them a longer life, a solved world, a bond most outdoor cats never get to build, and a body you can actually read before it's too late. That's not deprivation, that's devotion. If this video lifted even a little of that guilt off your shoulders, hit like, subscribe, and share it with an owner who needs to hear it too, because they made the right call and they deserve to know it.